Good morning, America. So funny. Okay, good morning, babies. How are you? From today, I want to share with you tips that works for symbology system. Freddy and I make a kind of rules for doing have the more common problems uh, in this planet. You want it? No, baby, I don't have other more. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah, for example, the words. Why the persons now in this time, yeah, in the present, scare or put so many attention in words? If what is the difference in between common or normal or regular? Why now start to be so important? It's because we try to go to for the future, and the kids too don't understand why what this everything so weird. Is because exists a kind of parteaguas is in español, but something like a between, yeah, something like, how can I say this? O sea, un antes y un después. Yeah, and the now and the before. And and sorry, and the after. And the after, um yeah, in the past the people don't have internet. Okay, looks like whatever internet, phone, rueda. Yeah, but this is a huge change of mentality, of habits, of emotions, and the perception and emotions. Because we was very innocent, okay? Not innocent in the good way, like now the people care about to be very good vibe and give presents and stay in touch with the very cute part of the anime, like Pikachu, Sailor Moon, Naruto, what more? Digimon, Dragon Ball Z, Rock, all that cool stuff that be a good friend, not be nice with the other person. More is like for this is an example of the word. What is the difference between inocente e ingenuo? Why the Spanish ha sido tan devaluado? Why the español, yeah, the language, the people looks like not from the Spain, okay, in Mexico. It's important. It's different because the looks like it's not important, but if you learn Spanish with like the accent of Mexico, what is the difference between the Spanish of Mexico of the Spain? The Mexican people try to put very flat the accent. It's try to be very neutral. Don't put emotion like it's more like communication. It's this, I tell you this. And the Spanish have the root of Latin, the Latino, but the Latin of Rome, of Greek. And in this time, the yeah, the lessons of the concepts and ideas are with words, okay? For this is very important. Put attention in the etymology of the words. Okay. I know certain people more like me, like left via Rockstar, and they want to learn about venues, about PR, about concerts, about publicity or advertising, or how it's better the look you have for your followers, this kind of stuff. And say, oh, etymology. I don't like this, but this is very important. How can it digerir the etymology? How can you do for don't be very pesado? Like, oh, it's so difficult, so tired. You think in etymology like the history of the words. For example, everybody to stay in this folk, for some reason, it can be for ritual, can be because it's very popular, can be because it's very posh, or very snobby, or because it's whatever. For too many reasons, okay? Everybody in this folk see the movie about hot chicks, not? When the girl stay in the second place and the first place girl say like, not, you don't kinda stay in the first place. But why? We're friends. Give me one chance. I want to be the principal one day. Not? What is the big deal? The normal is like, of course, baby. I have too many responsibilities, like the first in the group. I need administrate, organize this stuff because I'm very good for this. But you're super nice with me. What happened if one day or a few days in the year and do this? No? And she's still very angry because she say the word Rufus. The Rufus? No, it was Rufus is in the movie of Cherry Clueless. No, the word is fetch. It's so fetch. Something like that, yeah. It's so fetch. Say, and Regina say like, oh, you again with this dumb ideas. I tell you, don't invite the words. It's so boring. It don't have nothing of style. This is not cool. Like in Mexico say like, no organiza, boludo. O sea, no organices. Just go. Don't try to make like you are the director, something like this. And yeah, you're not good for this. And for she it was cool. Was cool the word, not okay. And you imagine to make a war between Regina and the other girl to remind me too much to my friend Monica. I have a friend Monica. For me it's super pretty because it's very similar to Ana Claudia Talancon, but it's very this kind of energy of girl for me, because I don't know, for other person can be like, for me it's very posh and maybe for other it's very darky, or for me it's very like this. And imagine to exist a war between Monica Fernandez and Regina. For it can be me or can be other girl, whatever. And because I want to use this word, okay? And she say, not, don't use this, use the other word. And the words start to have a history because the followers of the other girl, the brunette girl, say, oh, she's so cute, blah, blah, blah. It's not so mean, blah, blah, blah. I follow. And I start to be the Russian. First say something. And all the people to follow Regina, she say Rufus because they stay in the movie of Clueless, and I don't invite these words exists. And go for other place and are alien and super future. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, can be American, no? For example. And the etymology study the history about this words. The problem is that the old generations try to be everything so like prom. Oh my goodness. Other things are history, other things are so important, and they start to have lost the true energy of the planet. And for me, the elemental earth is still very confused because they love play, they love games, learn with games, parties with the other kind of parties, and for that you don't can see this reality in the words, in the history of the words. Everything looks like, oh, the laviosa. No, looks like, I don't know, and thinking whatever word in Latino. This is a joke with Giselle about Jennifer Lopez. Yeah. When we tried to, I tried to show she the Greeks and Romans. I pierced J-Lo, and it was a boom of Latino, but it was in the house. You see, everybody have his perception. For me, Latino is more like 300, the movie, of Spartanos. And for Giselle, more like Latino, my Brazilian, more African Brazilian, Ecuador, something like that. Yeah, and you, it's very probable, maybe. Yeah, it's very probable that you have a word that burns in a joke, burns in a party, burns in a travel, burn in a relationship with your boyfriend or your wife or your husband or with your kids or with your community or within your country. Like Mexico, let's go. I don't know. And looks like it's not like this, but I promise those words, when they're kind of important, start to have force. Why? When have sense, not all pass the proof. When have too many sense, the phonetic, what is the phonetic? The sounds, okay? The sounds with the feelings and the sensations, and have sense with the things I say. Maybe, for example, love. No? You can see in all language. For example, it's not the same to say how sounds and how feel. Say te amo, yeah, or I love you. No, je t'aime. And you can see the group of the band of every territory to prefer go to this place like ducks. Like I go for this because I'm more I'm more sexy and elegant. No, I am very poetic and very realistic. I'm gonna go for Mexico. Te amo. No? Te amo. See, feeling here. See, I love you. I love you feels like in here. Like, so cute. And this, it's a map for everybody. The words are for this. The people say, what is the difference? And I do another video because everybody asks me for the difference about common and regular or normal. And I know the history about this. And I give you the answer in the next video if you want to see this this tips of symbology system. Okay, bye.